I struggle to find like a company that gives all under one umbrella, and you guys can do it. The Search Berg has a very structured way of working. I found a team that it was very professional in the work, and they follow well-structured workflows and deploy them according to the expected timelines. I find a lot of value in every step of the way. I found it easier to work with with the people from Search Berg than with my own team.
Hi, so my name's Alex. I'm happy to chat today. Really appreciate really appreciate you taking the time to chat. We just love getting some feedback from clients and learning how we can improve a little bit. Just to start, fill me in a little bit. Can you describe a little bit about your initial experience or your first interaction with Search Berg?
Well, as a safari company seeking to create content for the US clients, I just came across the Search Berg, that's normal internet searching. I then had an initial phone call with Enzo, and things they start rolling from that point.
And then kind of more particularly, what led you to actually search or to choose Search Berg over other companies, maybe when you found them on a Google search?
Well, it was a long time ago, but I do remember that I've been searching a lot, like companies that they can do like marketing, advertising, building web pages. So I think it was, I think for me, I struggled to find like a company that gives all under one umbrella. And when I came across, I was under the impression that you guys can do it. That was the feeling.
Great. Yeah, that's something we strive for sure. So in terms of that first kind of search to actually becoming an actual client, what were kind of the steps you took along the way?
First of all, my business is not located in US. So in the beginning, I started to search companies global that they can market internally to the US. So I was talking with companies all over the world and started with local companies, but I didn't have the impression that no one really outside of the US. So, but then finally, when I started to talk with Search Berg, when I started to talk with companies in the US, then I decided. I also, when I talked with Enzo, I had like a very good personal connection. So you connect with someone on a personal level, and you understand each other. It's easier. It's easier to work with people that you can connect with.
So once you connect with Enzo, how did the onboarding process go?
I think that when I'm sitting down with Enzo, I came with my own plan. In the beginning, I had a website, but what we wanted to do is to do the SEO and the marketing for the website. But along the way, we changed the plan and we decided that we need a stronger website that people can, when they open, they can connect easily with the website, would be friendly, and from the design point of view, it would be more attractive. And of course, the content of the website, this is very important. It has to be adjusted. So we've changed the plan actually along the road, and we built a plan to build a new website and to take it from there. So we built the plan on the move.
Yeah. So far you built the website, and then along the way, kind of as we built the website, as some plans changed a little bit, were there any challenges, things that you found a little bit of a struggle to kind of move things forward?
What I can say, what I learned from the beginning was that the Search Berg has a very structured way of working, and Search Berg allow you to review each step of the development process, and I really like that. So yes.
No major kind of hiccups or issues along the way?
Nothing is perfect. There is always hiccups, and I can say that building a website, it was expected. I was not like excited about that. That building a website, it's a complex process. You have to explain a lot of things. It's involved a lot of communicating well what you want to achieve and every lot of details. And you always have an opinion. Yeah, you have to change this and that. But I really, like I said, I found a team that it was very professional in the work, and they follow well-structured workflows and deploy them according to the expected timelines.
Okay.
I can say that.
Yeah, timelines are important, so they were followed. That is great. Just overall, with how the business has gone, were there any kind of specific features or aspects of our services that you found particularly valuable?
I think that so far I've gone through the experience of building a website. First of all, you have the from the SEO point of view, you're first of all you're doing research before you start the job. I find it very valuable to tune and to adjust all the keywords, and so I was very happy with the content. I think that the way that you work, I mentioned before that it is structured, and I think it's valuable. I find a lot of value in every step of the way.
Do you want to just speak a little bit about how you felt like the customer support was? Enzo, you said it was good. Anyone else from the marketing team you might have worked with?
I can say I have enjoyed working together with Enzo, Anna, and Ray, and I appreciate their effort and commitment. And my wife and one of my colleagues, they both, whom comes from a very relevant web design professional background, have always complimented the Search Berg work. And I was always happy to give this feedback back to Anna.
So I guess we always want to improve. Are there some areas where you think we still could improve or enhance our products and services?
Well, they say that there are always ways to improvement, but I think that when it comes to targeting the American audience, I will give you the credit about that, because I'm not coming from the US. I will not suggest any improvements as a foreigner, but yeah, I really I would say on the bottom line overall that I really enjoyed working with the team on the personal level, on the professional workflows, and
so just based on the experience, would you so far be willing to recommend Search Berg to others?
Yeah, I would say it's highly recommended. I'm working in many years with a lot of people in a lot of areas. I come with IT background, so I work with teams. I know what it means to work with people, and when it comes to that, the staff and the support, what the personnel level that Search Berg can offer, it's very professional, and I found it easier to work with the people from Search Berg than with my own team. That I always ask them, do that and do this, because we have to communicate some inputs so Search Berg can continue to do the work. But so the case that I think that the Search Berg, they were waiting for us and not the other way around.
That's great.